He's the golden boy, the chef, and apparently the most desirable dude in the NBA. These women were ready to risk it all for Steph Curry. Steph Curry is undoubtedly one of the most popular players in the NBA, so it should come as no surprise that the baby-faced assassin is pretty popular with the ladies too. During a matchup against the Indiana Pacers, Steph was doing his usual and cooking on the court. Eagle-eyed fans spotted a female fan sitting courtside that couldn't stop staring at the Splash Brothers. She might have even checked to see if her man was watching what she was doing. Risk it all for a chance to get close to Curry? You bet she was ready to. Getting steamy with the chef is clearly at the top of many women's wish lists, as this passionate Pacers follower isn't the first stunner from the stands to catch the fans' attention after eyeing up Steph Curry. Back in the 2016 NBA Finals, fans spotted a lady looking right at the golden boy and flashing him some seductive smiles. She actually turned out to be model and dancer Ronnie Rose, and she went viral thanks to this very incident. She now has over 177,000 followers on Instagram, seemingly proving that risking it all to catch Steph's eye was totally worth it. Things didn't turn out so well for Curry and the Dubs, though. The Golden State Warriors eventually lost the game and the series, allowing the Cleveland Cavaliers to complete the greatest comeback in NBA history. Was that thanks to LeBron James? Or maybe Ronnie Rose deserves a little credit for seemingly distracting Curry. The craziest part about this incident, though, is that while Ronnie Rose was showing off her motivational moves, she was just 3 rows behind Ayesha Curry. Had Miss Curry turned around at the wrong time, there most certainly would have been trouble. We know that Ayesha does not mess around, although in this case, the actress and celebrity chef actually spoke out in defense of Ronnie Rose. Quote, "I think you need to leave her alone. They've been supporting the Dubs for a long time. Stop judging. It's irrelevant." End quote, Ayesha Curry. Was Ayesha really not bothered by the attention given to her man? Well, judging by her reaction when reporter Roz Gold on Wood Day got too close to Steph Curry, we'd say it certainly bothers Ayesha. During an interview, Miss Curry stepped in between her man and Roz when the reporter leaned in for a question. Steph was supposedly having trouble hearing what Roz was saying, but for Miss Curry, that was not a good enough excuse. Ayesha stepped in, grabbed them both, and then left a lingering hand on Roz's shoulder as if to say, "He's mine." Ayesha claiming her man became a fan favorite moment, though some speculated that Roz and her interviewee had something suspicious going on. Ayesha then went online to shut that story down. Quote, "Don't believe everything you read. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Don't disrespect my marriage like that. Please and thank you." End quote, Ayesha Curry. Steph and his wife are one of the sport's true power couple. Some might even hold them up as a poster couple for a healthy, happy relationship in the spotlight. With Steph being so famous, though, it would be impossible for him to avoid attention from other women. That is something that Ayesha has admitted to taking issue with in the past. Quote, "Something that really bothers me is the fact that, yeah, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves. But me, like the past 10 years, I don't have any of that." End quote, Ayesha Curry. So in the end, maybe Ayesha isn't worried about the other females moving in. She's just worried that no one is trying to steal her away from Steph. The stars of the NBA have fans all over the world, but few have ever been quite as popular as Steph Curry. Luckily for Ayesha, though, the chef appears to be as loyal to her as he is to the game.